What's up, you guys? Welcome back for another video. So I've had this little side project going for the past couple of weeks that I've been working on for the Chevy LUV. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up today and show you guys what I've been doing. I ported out the intake manifold and got everything all smoothed out, all the casting flashes that I could taken out. Just tried to make it a little bit cleaner and more of a high performance intake manifold, even though it is still a cast iron one, you could say. So let's get right into showing you. Alright, so I got the intake manifold, I took it off, and I decided I was gonna try to go ahead and port it out a little bit. I didn't go crazy, but at the same time I really did remove a lot of material. So in the top here, it's definitely not perfect at all, and I know I could have done a lot better job, but I was kind of sick of sitting on it for hours with a die grinder and a carbide bit, so I decided just to call this good. So the whole section right here, I had to cut out. There was a divider in between the barrels, and then the EGR, I went and opened that up. It had a divider across, so there was a hole up here and down here, and so I opened all that up to kind of make it like an air gap manifold, you can almost say. That's where I kind of got the idea. I thought about closing it off completely to make it a true dual plane, but I decided not to do that. The single plane is just too high of an RPM for my engine. Those 4.3s are known to not turn a lot of RPM, especially with the TBI heads, so I'm hoping this will give me a little more top end without sacrificing too much down below here for low end torque. So we got a new elbow for the coolant. Looks pretty good. It's one of the swivel ones, and it's too tight right now. Alright, so another main thing that I did was I cut out this whole center section for the EGR and all that good stuff. I didn't really clean it up or anything. I didn't see a need to, honestly. I might regret that, but we'll see. So the ports, I tried to go ahead and just get most of the casting flash that I could reach with the die grinder. Like I said, it's definitely not perfect, but at least it smoothed out quite a lot of it. I did remove a lot of material on these sidewalls too, believe it or not. And this passage too, I opened up quite a bit. Alright, so you can really see in there, all that casting flash has been removed for the most part. There was little spots I couldn't get to. I didn't take sanding rolls to it. I left it the carbide finish. I figured that would be the best so the fuel wouldn't puddle from being too polished over. These individual runners definitely were hard to get into. As you can see, I couldn't get too far back in there for the casting flashes. As these ones, I could pretty much take almost all the way back. So there's that. Definitely not perfect. I sharpened up the little divider wings a little bit. This intake manifold did not come with a full divider all the way to the head, which I don't really understand why they did that, but the intake manifold gasket also does not have a divider in it. So I might go ahead and, if I take the heads off, try to round out that edge on there just to get a little bit better airflow, because it's just squared right now like a small block Chevy would be, a true small block Chevy. So again, it's really nothing crazy that I did. I just tried to open it up, get a little bit smoother airflow through it. That's pretty much it. I didn't match the ports to each other. I didn't spend super long on it. What I ended up doing is I initially made a cut with the grinder right there, and then after there was a guide cut from that, I used a Sawzall and cut all the way down, and then used the carbide bit to smooth it all out and take away the final amount of material. You guys should let me know in the comments if you think I should get rid of this or keep this. I haven't decided. So it does go back into the EGR section there. Obviously I got the block off plate, so nothing's a worry back there, but I'm not sure if I should leave that or not, so I left it just to be safe. Let me know in the comments though what you guys think I should do. This thing probably will come off again in the near future, honestly, so I could probably do some more work to it then. I even tried to take out all the sharp edges inside of the coolant elbow just to get a little bit better flow in there. There was a bunch of casting edges. I got all the pipe thread plugs in. They're all sealed up, ready to go. Threw a quick coat of paint on it just to try to make it look better. Nothing crazy. It's already kind of rubbing off in some spots, honestly. It's not high temp paint, so I don't see it lasting long, but at least this will prevent bulk rusting for now. Alright, so I'm gonna go swing over to the storage unit here in a little bit and throw this on the Love probably. Gotta retorque the head bolts and then do a hot torque after restarting it, getting it going. I think that's about it, so I'll go ahead and swing over to the storage unit and throw this on, probably just do a time lapse of me doing that, and I'll get back with you guys after I get done putting it on. Together. I hope I got the timing right.
Honestly,
I got the timing right.
With like, man, I just like thinking about all of our previous videos when anything has had to do with freaking distributor, anything, it's probably not. I mean, with our luck, it's gonna be like the wires are gonna be like on the wrong spark plugs. Like,
we'll see if I remembered the procedure and everything correctly. I don't know. Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Okay. So. Fuel pump.
Hey, the timing's right. Yeah. Actually not bad either. No.
Fuel pump.
Hi guys.
Alright, so conclude that up. Intake manifold's on, everything good to go. Fired right up, so the timing was good. Messed with it, just needed to advance it a little bit. Yeah, and it sounds like one of the cylinders is missing, so who knows what that's about.
I don't know.
It's probably going to come back apart, and then the heads are going to probably have to come apart eventually, whenever I feel like it. Either that or I'm just going to send it. One of the two, we'll see.
It's going to do both.
Yeah, probably. Could definitely tell that it had a lot crisper of a throttle response on it, and it didn't take near as much throttle to get it to rev up, that's for sure. So I'm really excited to take it on the streets and see how that is. I still want to try to get some mufflers on it though before I actually start driving it around. For now, it's just going to keep sitting for a while. I'm happy it's back together. That's off my plate. Now there's other things to tackle. You know, we actually are kind of considering selling the Love, and why is that, Kimberly?
I'm pregnant.
So we had to buy another car. We actually bought a 05 Outback XT. Yeah, so that's one partial reason we haven't been uploading lately consistently, just so you guys know.
If you guys remember from last video when I said that I had been really sick, that's what I meant, so.
All right, so if you guys stuck through this long, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give me a like if you think I did a good job, and if you have any recommendations, please comment down below. I would much appreciate it.
And if you haven't already and you'd like to, make sure you subscribe and that you tap that bell so you don't miss out when new videos come out. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good one.